Go to the throne room and see. What's going on? Jod looks to be puzzled and amused at the same time. Your Grace, I've brought you an extremely unusual message. It's, how should I put it, an essay on your barony, written by Jubilast Narthrapel and published only recently. I thought you might like to see it for yourself. If you ever dreamed about becoming a baron, it's not that hard. All you have to do is go to the Stolen Lands, a tiny region located between Brevoy and the River Kingdoms, and a source of dispute for those two for many years. Miles and miles of wood, swamps, and infertile clay soils infested with monsters and bandits. It's something like a white elephant. You can't hold on to it, but you also can't give up on it and let the neighbor have it. For many years, the Restov sword lords have been promising a title to anyone who manages to bring some resemblance of order to this God's forsaken land. This is just the usual way rulers solve their problems. There are plenty of adventure seekers, and you can always find another naive, brave soul who would gladly risk his or her life without without prepayment. There were many who took the bait. Their sun-bleached bones still litter the banks of muddy lakes and lie in piles under the crooked trees. You can imagine how astonished I was then when someone managed to defeat breaking the antlers of a local kingpin called the Staglord and turning the bandits' fort into the capital of a new barony. Of course, I departed for these lands immediately to witness with my own eyes the one who managed to install control over the Stolen Lands. Let's be honest, the achievements of the new baron are still quite moderate. My letter didn't get there in time. I hope the courier who had delivered is alive and well. Since no one could meet me, I decided to get to the capital on my own, which was a strategic mistake. But the road building of the barony functions even worse than its mailing service. I barely made my way through the mud and windfallen trees just to narrowly escape drowning at the river ford. And only thing that kept me going was the anticipation of the joy the Baron would express when I told him about the marvelous scientific novelty called the bridge. Furthermore, a horde of hungry kobolds jumped out from the underbrush. But just when I was getting ready to kiss my life goodbye, the Baron himself emerged from the woods, fought off all the pests, and helped me get to firm ground. As it turned out, the Baron has a strong justification for neglecting roads and bridges. While his capital is under construction, he lives on the road, and with the help of his companions, patrols the realm, dealing significant damage to the local ever-hungry fauna. May the plague take it. Trolls, boggards, will-o-wisps, and giant spiders really impede the improvement of public services. I've offered the Baron my advice and my active help. You can spit in the face of those who claim Jubilast can only criticize. You can try out your luck as well, though the title of the ruler is already taken. The young barony offers plenty of vacancies, both for laborers and sellswords. Just don't repeat the mistake of your predecessors. Demand payment in advance. As for those of you who would prefer to learn about the wildlands and dangerous adventures from the magazine pages, we'll meet in the next Independence magazine. Has anyone told you the bad news? No, I guess I have the honor. We have a new problem, an invasion of wild and hungry magic creatures. There have already been casualties, and if we dally, there will be even more. We have to find the hellhole they're crawling out of and seal it, otherwise risk becoming a ruler with no subjects, I'm afraid. Is this the Bald Hilltop thing again? The bright side is we've got an unexpected ally. Embeth travelers have offered to help us thin the monster's ranks. I suggest combining business with pleasure and inviting some guests from neighboring countries to participate in our little hunt. Who are these Embeth travelers, and what would they ask for their help? Southern Domain, it's a dangerous place swarming with wicked fae and other magical creatures. Embith travelers are renowned for their mastery in eliminating such threats. They don't ask for much, compensate for traveling expenses, and the right to keep trophies they hunt down. Whom will we invite for the hunt? We need to establish connections with our closest neighbors. Pitax and Mivin, I'll invite someone from King Artavedi's inner circle as well as some Aldore sword lords from Mivin. Why not invite Arovedi himself? He'd most likely reply with a polite refusal. Once he stepped foot in your lands, he'd find himself at your mercy. Arovedi is a treacherous old fox. Expect nothing similar. Fair enough. Aldore from Mivin? I thought sword lords were from Brevoy. Mivin is mostly controlled by the Aldore exiles. They descend from those who preferred to flee when Coral the Conqueror arrived in Restov with his dragons. I would advise against reminding them of that shameful story. How do you describe the relations between Mivin and Pitax? Typical for the river kingdoms. They have an armed-to-the-teeth truce, with regular skirmishes along the border. They have many mutual issues, but they won't grab their swords as soon as they see each other, especially not on neutral ground. Good idea, invite them. I'll give the necessary orders immediately. Hunting lodge.
Hunting together with foreign guests not only helped solve the problem of rapidly multiplying magical animals, it also improved our relationships with our neighbors. But little did we know that this innocent fun would be the start of a real catastrophe.
I lead, you follow.
I lead, you follow. Season of Bloom is amusement for the nobles. Meet the huntsman in the hunting lodge. Okay, now we have something to do. First, first we're gonna check out the bald hilltop. See what's there. First, before we do that though, I'm gonna take a little break. I need to use the bathroom, and then I'll be back. I also want to get some water. BRB. Okay. Wait, we got time still. We got 6 days or something. Let's go to the lodge first. Oh. Season of Bloom is like chapter 2, I believe. Or no, this is chapter 3. Troll Trouble was chapter 2. The leader of the travelers, a graying man with strong hands and sharp eyes, greets you with a nod. Your Grace, thank you for hosting this hunt. Your guest welcome. I am Jamal Visir of Emberth Forest. I have no talent for speeches, so let us proceed. This is no normal hunt. Rather than hares or deer, our prey shall be owlbears, hydras, and wyverns. We aim to eliminate them before they can find their way to any civilians. To make the hunt a bit more interesting, we've decided to add an element of competition. There are 3 dire monsters on the grounds. I'm willing to bet my crew will gather 2 heads at least, but if the other party's bests us and gathers 2 or even all 3 trophies, they'll be rewarded with a valuable prize. Don't dally though, we won't be waiting. The 2 Swordlord sisters represent the Mivani Eldori. As they inspect their equipment, the elder sister Edna can be heard scolding the younger Julia. Julia sighs and rolls her eyes, which does interrupt her sister. Anamid Belavera, one of the most popular bards of Pitax, has become an emissary of King Aravetti. Doesn't seem to have brought any hunting gear. What's in the chest? That's for the winner to find out. There's no prize better than surprise. Start the hunt, I'm ready. Let us begin. The hunting grounds are an hour's travel from here. Don't waste any time. We won't hesitate to bag all the trophies. Okay.
I see something. Done and done.
Kill at least 2 of the 3 magic.
I won't be halted.
This requires your attention.
The goblins were torn apart by humongous claws. Their ugly little faces show horror.
We do it my way. Onwards!
Up the hill, there's a burning bonfire. Beside it, a tablecloth's been spread on the ground with various delicacies on it. Enemy plucks at the strings of her lute until she sees you and waves hello. Ah, the host of the hunt comes to pay us a visit. Welcome to our table. I can hardly believe my eyes. How can such beautiful flower bloom in these wild lands? Please, sweetheart, sit here with me. Let us enjoy your company. How goes the hunt? Excellent, the sun is warm, the wine is rich, and the company is good. I couldn't dream for a better hunt. People dying of a magical disease, monsters roaming the country, but here you are, drinking and having fun as though forgetting it may be the last day of our lives. Or of your lives. That's human nature, I suppose, is it not? You seem to be comfortable, not interested in hunting monsters. Why should we? We're happy. We are here. Please have a seat. Can I pour you some wine? Patek's wines are the finest around. Enjoy yourself. We have to get back to hunting. A good hunt to you.
I lead, you follow.
Alpha work.
Don't hesitate.
I'm not afraid.
Repent.
Consider me provoked.
Oh no.
You forced my hand.
Your life ends now.
Uh-oh. This could be bad.
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be. Lie down for a moment. What a waste. Out of my way. And will be. Definitely will be. Lost.
Yeah.
Tear them apart!
notice awaits us.
Magritium Turinos.
We do it my way.
Whoa!
I won't be halted.
This is bad.
Give the order. This didn't work. I must be doing it wrong. As you order.
What's the holdup?
I am superior!
Ready and willing.
Run them through!
I'll try to make this swift.
Head on! Patience.
How may I help?
I won't let you down.
Mimosi Tradisi Adaliana.
Yes, I'm still here.
Right here, my friend.
The end draws near.
I don't have Bless anymore? I took Bless out? Really?
Amranda Gratio. Mona Adayana. Lisan Danya.
I am yours
Let's
to
move
command.
already.
Let us strike as one!
Cut them to pieces!